What in the ill nana is going on? Greetings, Royal Family. Back with another video. It's your girl, Royal B. If you're new to my channel, I'm Royal B, and this is the Royal Family. So kick back, because we got a lot to talk about. Foxy Brown. Inga, come here, girl. Come here, Inga. First of all, Inga, what are you doing? What are you doing? Who told you that you were ready to reappear on stage in your hometown in New York? A mess. So if you haven't heard by now, Kandi has this burlesque show, the Dungeon Tour. She's going on tour to different cities, and she brings on different artists, and she basically performs some of her songs from her group Escape, and she performs a burlesque show. Whatever. She decided to make a stop in New York, and I don't know if nobody else was available, but she decided to knock on Foxy Brown's door, and Foxy Brown heard her and answered the call. So Foxy Brown comes out on stage. I'm so flabbergasted right now. Foxy Brown comes out on stage, honey, and she's looking good. And I'm thinking to myself, yes, Foxy, come on, El Nana, give it to us. And then I'm just like, catch the beat, sis. Can you? Foxy Brown was all over the place. I didn't understand a word that she was saying. I don't know if she was speaking Creole. I don't know if she was speaking Spanish. I don't know if she was speaking Arabic. I have no idea what language she was speaking. I heard the music playing. The DJ was playing the songs, and she couldn't keep up. She didn't remember the words to her own songs. It was a hot mess. There were dancers in the back. They looked confused, honey, but I guess their checks cleared, so they're like, let me just keep on pumping with a 1-2 step. There was a girl, probably her homegirl from around the way, that looked like she had on a leather rainbow dress with a white microphone. No audio was coming from it. She kept holding the microphone to her mouth, but we didn't hear you. We can't hear you, sis. Speak up, sis. There was a man on stage, a guy on stage. I thought it was one of her brothers. Come to find out, I guess he was like her hype man or whoever he is. He tried to keep up, and he tried to kind of sing or rap along the lyrics. But Foxy Brown was too busy trying to socialize with the crowd, saying that she wanted to talk to her bees. I was blown away. I watched the first 2 minutes of the video, and then I said to myself, I can't see Foxy go out like this. I then went back, because I'm petty. I went back and I watched the rest of the video, and it was a hot, funky mess. Oh my God. I can't even believe that her team would allow her to go out, or she herself, never mind her team, but she herself, being a professional, being in the game for a long time, would go out on stage ill-prepared. And it's being questioned whether there was a sound check, because if there was a sound check and everything was all good, okay, and then maybe it's a matter of the day of the show, she got a little bit excited, people were happy to see her, come out from wherever she was hiding, and she probably indulged in some recreational activities, i.e. alcohol and or drugs. I'm not saying she did. I'm just kind of painting a picture. And maybe she got a little bit too hyped, and she was flaring all over the stage because she was souped up. They were in New York. And then it's a matter of, could she just not hear the audio? And maybe she was like, the show must go on, so let me go ahead and just get hyped for the crowd. I don't know which one is the truth, but regardless of if either, whether it's one or the other, at the end of the day, Foxy Brown, you're supposed to be a professional. And I feel like you were anything but. You were a mess. You were all over the place. You did look good though, girl. I have to say that. You look good. I like the getup. I like the ensemble from head to toe, from wig down to the tip of her boots. She looked good. I'll give you that. However, sis, how you don't know the words to your own songs? I knew the words to your songs, and it's not my song because I'm a fan for life. But what happened? And this seems to be a repetitive thing with Foxy Brown. If you're from that era and you follow Foxy, you'll know that her last couple of performances have been for lack of a better word, a mess. Like, she got kicked off the Tom Joyner cruise. She was asked to leave BBQs with her and her entourage. You know, she has these fits and these tantrums where she's kind of like just wilding out, her and her crew, arguing with people, fighting with people. So, I mean, damn, Foxy, like, you ain't trying to clean up your image, sis. I didn't understand one word that she was saying. I did notice that she, my good Judy actually pointed out the fact that she realized when one song changed to another. And that was a good point, because then that leads me to believe then maybe it's not an audio issue. Because as far as technology is concerned, I understand that she's like hearing impaired, but I'm pretty sure that there's so many little gadgets and gadgets that can basically kind of rectify that. But I don't know what was going on, girl. And the New York crowd is being blamed for booing a legend and disrespecting her. I don't think the crowd was disrespectful at all. Foxy Brown performed, there was like 3 or 4 songs that were played. You know, snippets of one song, then into another, then into another. The DJ did his job, you know, as best he could. And I think that, I don't know if Foxy was just like on one or she just didn't care. I don't know what it was. But after the second song, the crowd just grew impatient. Like, people's attention spans are short. And listen, if you say Foxy Brown is coming, okay, we expecting the Il Nana, not Inga. We didn't pay to see Inga. Those people did not pay to see Inga. They want to see Foxy Brown, the Il Nana. You know, they don't want to see Inga. Inga, we don't really care about Inga. Inga's not an entertainer. But she just was, it was really sad. And it's like, you know, when something is so bad, it's so uncomfortable, sometimes your first reaction is to like that uncomfortable or nervous laugh. I tried not to laugh. I did, but I controlled myself. But I feel bad for her. Like, this is bad. I don't know if I've ever seen a performance this horrible. This is almost worse. This is pretty much worse than Lauryn Hill not showing up for a concert. Like, you shouldn't even showed up, sis. But contractually, I'm pretty sure she was obligated, because Kandi strikes me as the type of person that she handles her business. But Kandi, what happened? Like, there was no like sound check. There was no dress rehearsal. And if there was, what happened? Like, who dropped the ball from like sound check, dress rehearsal to actually the day of the show? Kandi tried to do a little bit of damage control. And it was just like, girl, the damage was already done at that point. The gentleman that was on stage with Foxy tried to pull her off, and Foxy was trying to throw them bows because she wanted to stay on the stage. Girl, no, just go, sis. Just go. And the funniest part of this whole thing was the DJ. After Foxy Brown was kind of dragged off stage, and the DJ just immediately put on Little Kim Jump Off. And I was like, whew! And I started, you know, bopping. I was like, girl, been gone for a minute. Now I'm back with the Jump Off. But Foxy, no. Kandi came on, gave a little speech. It was corny. But Foxy, I'm really concerned, because I'm a fan. I you know, grew up in that era with Foxy Brown and Little Kim, and when there was that little, you know, competition between the two of them. And Foxy Brown is a spitter. Like, that girl had bars. What happened? Why are you just taking any gig that's thrown at you? I mean, you were on Nicki Minaj's album, and I know some of you are not going to like this, but that song with Nicki Minaj and Foxy Brown is basura. That means trash in Spanish. It was a mess. It was a hot garbage mess. It was. And it's like, Foxy, like, you don't have any PR people. You don't have any like homegirls like that keep it like too real. I don't know. This is not even funny. I'm a little bit disappointed, and I feel very, very, very bad for her. That is not, and if she was under the influence of anything, yikes. When she goes back and watches the footage, is she gonna care? I don't know. Tell me what y'all think, Royal Family. Like, do you think that it's a matter of like audio technical issues? Do you think that Foxy Brown was on something? I don't even know. But regardless, whether it was technical issues or she was on something, That was bad. This is a sad day in hip hop. For real hip hop heads, this is a sad, sad day. You know, Kandi, I thought this whole dungeon thing was a joke. I thought it was stupid because when you were on Real Housewives of Atlanta and you were accused of having a sex dungeon, you pretty much cried and protested that no, this is not the case, and had everybody looking at Phaedra like she was crazy, and now you're capitalizing off of it. Great marketing strategy, but you never win when you play dirty, girl. This was all bad. It was all bad. Hip hop. Woo we got to, how we gonna come back from this? How are we gonna come back from this? Can Foxy Brown come back? Tell me what your thoughts are. I really want you to get down in the comments and just don't hold back. Give me your opinion. Am I reading too much into it? Do you think that it was a technical issue? Do you think that Foxy pretty much was off her square? Or do you think that Foxy Brown should just hang it up? What about her PR team, her peoples around her? Are they responsible? Is Kandi responsible? Did Kandi set her up for this? I don't know, but this is depressing. This is real, real bad. Foxy, I hope you get it together, girl, because this is not a good look, man. You have a pattern of constantly screwing up your engagements and your live performances. And I feel like if you just don't want to do this anymore, sis, then just bow down. Hang up your microphone and have a seat. Like, real talk, because this is bad. This is not a good look for hip hop. Until next time, Royal Family, peace.